Hello everyone, welcome to the channel update for November. I hope everyone's October went well. If you celebrated Halloween or just enjoyed the kids coming by in their costumes or just spent time alone or with some friends, I hope it was very nice. Let's talk about what's going on for the channel this month. So, Divinity Original Sin is still ongoing, and that will probably be going on for quite a while. It is a long game. Unfortunately, it's not doing so well for the channel, but I'm having fun playing it, and that's kind of the important thing, right? It is nice to return to that. Been kind of wanting to play it for quite a while, so I had an itch, and I needed to scratch it, so to speak. Final Fantasy 3, Final Fantasy Legend 3, Saga 3, has replaced Sweet Home, which was a lot of fun. Both of them are a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed Sweet Home and are enjoying Final Fantasy Legend 3. Sweet Home was a really interesting game, and I actually finally did get a chance to watch the movie, which is actually really good. I'd recommend checking it out if you like horror movies. It's not like on the extreme end or anything like that. It's pretty much like middle of the road type of horror movie, I would say. But it was pretty good. I definitely enjoyed it. There were some really good special effects in it, I thought. So check it out if you are so inclined. Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is still ongoing as well. Depending on when that finishes, I do know what is going to be coming next year in that stream slot. The sequel to Like a Dragon is coming out, I want to say March. I might be misremembering. I can't remember for sure. But that will be following up. So, again, depending on when Tears of the Kingdom wraps up, there may be some time that I can fit something else in. I'm not sure right now. We'll just play it by ear and find out. But you can look forward to both of those. And of course, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is streaming on Twitch. Links in video descriptions and not up here anymore. Now you got to go on to and more links. It's really silly. But inside the video descriptions for all of the Zelda streams, there should be links to my Twitch channel. So do try to join us if you are interested. It's a lot of fun. I do enjoy interacting with viewers, and the more viewers I get, the closer I can get to being a partner on Twitch rather than just an affiliate, and that gets me like better payouts on stuff. And that would be really, really nice if I could hit that goal. At this point, it's just the average viewership that I need. So, if you are interested in watching live, please do follow my Twitch and come out to the streams. I would really appreciate it. I'm still playing The Last Armageddon with Zerfall, our most recent recording session, and I need to update that playlist. I'm a bit behind on that. But our most recent recording session ended with him basically having a lot of grinding ahead of him to do. So it's like there are some games that you kind of have to do some grinding just to defeat certain bosses and stuff like that. This game takes a different stance. You have to do grinding just to advance time, so that you can get the other characters to do things. It's kind of silly. It's an interesting mechanic, but the fact that you can't like fast forward time or anything like that does kind of make it very kludgy. It's very clunky and kludgy. But it is interesting and fun, and certainly enjoying my time with Zerfall and that. And I hope you guys have been enjoying it as well. Definitely check that out. And I'll get that playlist updated as well. Final Fantasy V Pixel Remaster is the stream on Fridays at around 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. We are coming up on the changeover from daylight savings time to standard time, so I think Europe has already undergone that. There's only like a week difference, but I think that's happening this Sunday. Yeah, for us here in the U.S. and Canada. So stream times have been a little bit wonky this week, but that happens. Sid Meier's Pirates Gold for the Genesis is also the Wednesday retro stream. Not quite ready to add Sega Genesis to my list of available consoles. I need to get a better ROM selection, and then I can add it. But maybe pretty soon. I don't know the Genesis very well. I played it like at a friend's house twice in my entire life, so these streams are now the third and fourth times that I've played a Genesis, quote unquote. I did not know hardly anyone who had a Genesis. I knew one guy who was like an hour away from me. Everyone else who had consoles had Nintendo and Super Nintendo. But that is the current Retro Variety stream. Actually, no, this was the third session today, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. So I guess that would make it the fifth time that I played. We have one more game in the queue, and when we finish up Pirates Gold, probably next week, the following week, we will be playing Zelda Four Swords Adventures for the GBA. So do check that out as well. And at that point, I will be opening up the redemptions. Actually, I'll probably do it next week as well, so that we can start getting some more games into the queue. But that does bring up a question that I'm sure has been on everyone's mind. Every single one of you. You've been wondering about this, waiting for me to say what is going on with the Spelljammer Pirates of Realmspace upcoming streams. I'm going to be doing it on Saturday nights. I'm not sure what day I'm going to be starting it, but I'm looking at like 7 or 8 p.m. to 10. So on Saturday is just going to be Spelljammer Day. The Spelljammer campaign from noon to 4 p.m. and then something like 7 or 8 to probably 10. We'll be doing some Pirates of Realmspace until we complete that game. So just follow me on Twitch. Join the Discord. There are links everywhere for that to find out when that is coming. It will be a Saturday. I just need to figure out, with like Thanksgiving coming up at the end of the month, I'm not sure how that is going to affect things. I need to figure that out. So it's possible that it may be December. Might have a Christmassy travel through space. We'll see. Lego building streams are still ongoing on Wednesday nights and Friday nights. I've experimented a little bit with the Rivendell VOD. Put up a playlist for it. It's something I've been thinking about for the other ones, is that just like kind of dumping them all into one playlist that is just purely chronological is probably not the best when I alternate between what I'm building. So I'm probably going to start pulling things out of that and use that as like the miscellaneous thing. And I'll like the Titanic build will have its own playlist. The Eiffel Tower will have its own playlist. That kind of thing. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I think that would probably get some better, like better responses on actual people finding the videos and actually just checking them out organically, and stuff like that. So that's kind of my hope there. They obviously have not done particularly well, partly because they're very niche, and I think that also the way that I've kind of set it up doesn't engender the best organic gains of viewers in that way. So that's probably going to be coming soon. So do let me know what you think of the new thumbnail that I've chosen. I did some tweaks to its layout, to what I've done before, and stuff like that. And I hope that looks pretty good. And if you guys have any thoughts on that, feel free to let me know. That is basically what's going on the channel right now. We did break 23,000 subscribers. I was very close to that, but just the kind of hemorrhaging of channel growth over the past couple months really slowed that down. And it's gone from, over the past couple years, I could, count on 1,000 subscribers each year. I'm now at a point where I cannot do that. Like, I will probably not hit 24,000 subscribers before 2025, which is really disheartening in a lot of ways. So far the numbers have not picked up. I mean, they ticked back up slightly, so that rather than averaging about 50, it looks like I'm going to be averaging about 60 subscribers a month. That's not great. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm thinking about trying to change up the Lego build stream, see if that gets some more like organic views and stuff like that. Again, a lot of it is just the way that YouTube is all set up. I need, like high average views across the channel, which encourages hyper-focused channels. Like, there's a reason why, like, if you follow any people who kind of got big by playing one genre of game, like maybe they only played Fortnite or whatever, and they, a new game comes out, they get excited about it, and they start playing it for the channel, and it does like half as well, and they stop playing it. That's why. Because everything is geared around like averages across your channels and across your channel and across your videos and everything like that. It is actually really bad to like try something new, and yet YouTube popped up with a thing of like to grow your channel, try bringing in more new viewers, which is literally the same as saying to grow your channel, grow your channel. And it had a whole bunch of things like try something new. Again, here's the problem: is that it's like if you try something new and it doesn't work out, if you leave that stuff up, it permanently hurts your channel. Like if I had tried out the Lego building streams hoping that it would bring in a whole bunch of new viewers, and it didn't, the fact that I have left them up actively harms my channel. There's a reason why you will get people on YouTube whose channels are very hyper-focused. They play like one game. They explore one type of content. It's also why a lot of people have gone from Let's Play content to just like top 10 lists and stuff like that. It doesn't, like, the nature of YouTube is just not designed for this kind of content anymore. This is not what they want. And part of it is because I'm playing the games that I enjoy. Like, what is the similarity between Divinity Original Sin and Final Fantasy Legend 3? They're RPGs, and not even very similar types of RPGs, and I want to play them. Those are the connecting tissue between these two games, basically. That means that people who may find my channel for Divinity may not be interested in Final Fantasy Legend 3. People who find my channel for Final Fantasy Legend 3 may not be interested in Divinity Original Sin. So I'm like, it's like both people may subscribe to my channel, both groups of people may subscribe to my channel, but they're only interested in sections of my channel. And so the, like, subscriber numbers to view counts are lower on average, because it's like I'm getting half the number of views per subscriber, and this is all rhetorical. Numbers are just all uh, for demonstrative purposes. But um, if I only did Divinity Original Sin, then everyone who subscribes to me is interested in Divinity Original Sin content. So there would be essentially a 1-to-1 ratio of subscribers to generating views. Um, like everyone who subscribes is going to be interested in the videos. But then, if I've been doing Divinity Original Sin content for years, and then I put up Final Fantasy Legend 3, a lot of people who are subscribed to my channel already are going to be like, that, I'm not interested in that, I'm not going to watch it. They may watch the first video just to check it out, but, and be like, it's not why I'm subscribed to the channel. And I think that, the fact that I haven't gone back to play any Paradox games in a while, I think that I had a lot of people subscribe to me for Paradox games and haven't been particularly interested in other things. Um, and and that's mostly just like I got kind of tired of some of the games and wasn't really interested in playing more of them. Um, and I didn't. Crusader Kings 3 didn't click with me. It just did not click with me, and I have not been particularly desirous of going back to it. And because, I could go back to Crusader Kings 2, I still have interest in that game, but they're not doing updates for it anymore, so they're really, the only thing left for me to do in that game is the stuff that I never got around to doing. There's a few achievement runs that could be fun and stuff like that, but I don't know. I like the big desire to play that hasn't been there. Partly because I got kind of turned off by Crusader Kings 3. And again, it's not to say it's a bad game. It just didn't click with me. That's all. So those people who subscribe to me are probably not watching a lot of these videos. So it's that's why diversification is what YouTube tells you to do, but it's actively bad. Unless you are lucky. And it's all about luck. Obviously, there's elements of skill in deciding what's going to appeal and stuff like that, but it's mostly luck. You happen to choose something else that also appeals to the existing viewers, that gets a lot of new viewers in. You've decided to play that one particular indie game that suddenly blows up. If I had just happened to decide to play Stardew Valley on the day it came out, my channel would be massively bigger. But I couldn't have predicted that. I really could not have. I got into Stardew Valley well after tons of other people did. So you can't chase, it's really hard to chase those trends and still get get big gains out of it. And that's why it's basically all luck. You just happen to be lucky enough to choose the new game that suddenly becomes, that search traffic is going for and stuff like that. That's one reason why I just play the games that are interesting to me and that I'm curious about and stuff like that. I'm going to be doing the sequel to Like a Dragon because I enjoyed the first game. I do not anticipate that being any real driver of views to my channel. Because it's a big game. There's going to be tons and tons of people, tons and tons of bigger channels that are going to be doing it and stuff like that. But I want to play it. So that's kind of the state of YouTube. And that's also one reason why a lot of people are going to Twitch. Not that it's any easier to grow on Twitch either. It very much is, again, it's luck. People just happen to have to happen across your channel when you're playing a game that is interesting, or you happen to be the one that gets promoted randomly when a brand new game comes out, that kind of thing. It very, very, very much is all luck. they encourage like rating other channels to share viewers and stuff like that, but in all of the time that I have been doing that, I have gotten very few overall new subscribers. Um, I mean, any new subscriber, any new follower is good, but it still is not like the surefire way. It's basically all luck, and unfortunately, on I don't know as much about how Twitch promotes channels on the in the suggestion feed and stuff like that. So I don't know how that works. I have seen a mixture of giant channels. If I see another freaking hot tub stream on there or something like that, it's like, have I ever checked those out, Twitch? Why are you suggesting those to me? No, of course I haven't. And I really haven't. I'm not interested in that. They all have like thousands of views too, which is one of the reasons why they're suggesting them. But it's like I don't know. Like the algorithm is even more opaque over there. But I think it's also less detailed. So I have a better idea of how it works here on YouTube, but it's also just not that great. The fact that you can't like set up a secondary channel and move videos to it, like you'd have to delete them and re-upload them, thus costing all of the view counts and the comments and everything like that. That is kind of annoying. Like I really do feel like a video should be something movable. I mean, the one issue with that is that if someone hacked your account, they can move all your videos to their own channel and stuff like that. And that would be a big problem. But at the same time, they could also, they can also just hack your channel and delete all your videos, and then they're permanently gone anyway. But if I could move videos, like right now, if I set up a secondary channel to take like low performing VODs, like later episodes of the Spelljammer campaign, much of the Lego build streams, some of the retro streams, stuff like that. If I could, and even then, like also not just the VODs, but also like long series that just kind of like atrophy down to the core big fans of that, those who were really enjoying it and watching it through to the end. The like once you haven't done that, like again, it's another one of those things that you have to be so forward thinking, forward seeing, and predictive of how things are going to go. You have to know in advance that these VODs aren't going to do well. You have to know in advance and set all these up, because leaving these up here is, actively bringing down the average views and stuff like that. It's just like so much of it is not organic. All of my content should be on one channel because it's all my content. If I had a different persona, like if I did music and I was part of a one-person band and I was known by that band name, yeah, that makes sense to segregate. But I'm the same person whether I'm doing dungeon mastering, whether I'm doing all these when I'm doing building. I'm the same person. It's not like a different persona. It's not like a different brand name or anything like that. So organically, it makes sense to keep all of the content here on one channel, so it's all easily accessible, easily findable by anyone looking for me. But that's not how it works with the YouTube algorithm, because it doesn't function very organically in that way. So anyway, so that's kind of what's going on with regards to the channel. Things may need to be shaken up if subscriptions don't improve, and if subscriptions don't improve, I'm not going to like stop doing this, but I may need to start looking for some other well, I already am thinking about some other means of income that are unrelated. Um, like I've been looking into trying out audiobook recording, uh, just because like I'm already using my voice for as a job, and that is very similar. So it's certainly something that I could do. It takes a different setup than what I have for this, even though it's like I'm recording, but there is still pretty substantial differences that I'd want to do. So it takes a little bit more investment than I currently am able to do and set up. Like you kind of have to get like a sound booth, and that's something that I would want to do. Um, so that's something that I'm thinking about, and that could cut into streaming or recording time. So that could lead to some scheduling changes and things like that. I'm not there to, I'm not at a point where I can say for sure yet, but uh, it's a possibility. It's something that will probably come in the future. Just because I like the fact that YouTube and Twitch and Patreon are basically kind of stagnating, plateauing. Plateauing is a better way to put it, because I'm not like losing, like the amount of money that I'm gaining isn't going down too much. It's just not growing like it needs to, and we do have inflation. I mean, inflation's not bad right now, but it is still a constant thing. So I do need to get more income, and that is something that I'm thinking about doing. So that might be in the cards, and certainly if I do start doing audiobook recording or whatever, I'll be letting you guys know, so that if you wanna, if you're curious about what I've done, you can check those things out. So, but uh, that may wait until the new year before I can iron some of that out. Um, but we'll see. So that might be in the cards. Um, all that to say, if you want to do what you can to support the channel, there's multiple ways to do so. Direct financial support through Patreon, Ko-fi, Twitch subscriptions, or here YouTube memberships. You can join with this button. There's a join button up here. Join, in all the videos, as well as like super thanks. All of that is very important, and that directly helps me. Really does mean a lot to me. Patreon supporter names are scrolling by on the bottom of the screen. YouTube members showing up here. I do enjoy checking out the page and just seeing what names or icons pop up in there. It really does mean a lot to me when you guys do that, because that's very much going above and beyond to show your support, and it really does mean a lot to me. So if you can support in any of those ways, please consider doing so. It really does help. Here on YouTube, liking the videos, watching them entirely, especially a brand new episode. Like I said, they average things out across the channel, but they are also looking at individual videos, and the ones that I want to be promoted out to potential new viewers is, of course, the first episode of any given series. So liking those videos, watching them fully, leaving a comment if you have something to say, all of that does go a long way. Sharing them on social media also helps. If you particularly enjoy a particular Let's Play, like if you really like my Crystallis Let's Play, if you really like my Pool of Radiance, if you really liked my Suikoden series, sharing them out on social media, trying to get other people to watch them, that goes a long way. There is word of mouth is a very good way of spreading word of the channel and getting more viewers in and stuff like that. So that would go a long way and mean a lot to me, those of you who want to do that. But certainly here on YouTube, just watching the videos, liking them, and leaving comments when you have something to say that also helps. YouTube does look at the video engagement, and again, like it's a mixture of averaging it across all the videos, but it is also, individual videos can do well as well. So any of that that you can do, please do so. It does mean a lot. Same thing over on Twitch. Just watching the streams really goes a long way to getting my numbers up, my average views up, so that I can eventually become a partner over there. And among other things, that does get me a better payout of subscriptions and things like that. So that would be very, very much appreciated. But that's basically what's going on the channel right now. We got November coming up. We had a heat wave back, like up until the last day of October here. I mean, record heat, near record heat for a week. It was really gross, but then it plummeted down. It's 48 degrees outside now. So nice. Oh, I slept like a baby last night when it finally got cool. Oh, felt so good. So I'm happy about that. I hope if you guys like cold, you're getting cold weather where you are. Obviously, if you're in the southern hemisphere, it's the wrong time of year for that, but if you're in the northern hemisphere, we're getting to that point where it's the right time of year. But that's basically it for the channel. Again, viewers who are supporting me on Patreon, names are scrolling by below. Really does mean a lot to me. I really do thank you all very, very much. You guys are the absolute best. Same with those who are supporting me here on YouTube with the channel memberships and Twitch subscriptions. Thank you very, very much. And remember, if you have Amazon Prime, you can get Twitch Prime, and that is a free sub that you can use on any channel once per month. You can use it on myself. You can use it on other channels. So if you have Amazon Prime and you don't have Twitch Prime set up, and you're not using that free sub, that's money that Jeff Bezos isn't giving out to a Twitch streamer. So go take Jeff Bezos' money and give it to a Twitch streamer, please. Do it for taking money away from Jeff Bezos. But that is pretty much it with the channel right now. For those who have been following me for a while, I do monthly put up a deity over on my AD&D blog. The deity this month is the near power Zaaman Rul, who is one of the Archimentals, one of the good Archimentals. And I had a fun time with this one. He's very much an underdog. He kind of naively thought that, good will always triumph over evil, so he attacked his father's forces and got completely wiped out, practically. But that leads to lots of plot hooks that you can do with a Planescape campaign, which 5e just came out with a Planescape setting, or it's just about out. I don't know. I don't pay attention. But you can adapt the material that I wrote here for a 5th edition game, or use it in 2nd edition if you're still playing that, or any other edition, really, or even like GURPS and stuff like that if you're using published Wizards of the Coast or TSR settings for another rule set. So please do check it out, and feel free to let me know what you think. New deities go up every month, and I'm getting pretty close to the end of the project. There's not too much left to do. Like last time I was looking at it, I think I will be wrapping it up very close to the end of next year, if not maybe a little bit later, depending on some. Like I got a few deities that I kind of not sure if I'm gonna do. Like some of it is very, very nebulous, no names. It's like this race gets these pre-spells from their god, and there's no real details, and I'd have to come up with more stuff. And I haven't decided exactly how I want to do that. And then there's other things that I kind of feel should have deities that don't, and I kind of want to work on that, especially with regards to Spelljammer. But so the project could go on a fair bit longer than than what I'm thinking right now. But I am close to it. I have been working on this since I want to say 2011, and it is just about 2024 now. So it's been a project. It's been a project. I mean, I'm happy with how it's going and everything like that. I like that it's close to completion. Um, but yeah, so it's kind of exciting. So do check that out if that is up your alley. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank everyone for all the support that you've been giving me. The support during SUBtember was fantastic, and I am looking forward to suffering for your enjoyment through Pirates of Realmspace. Again, like I said, probably going to be it's going to be on a Saturday evening. The streams. I'm just not quite sure yet when I'm going to be starting that. So. Do keep an eye out. Join the Discord if you haven't, and keep an eye out for updates there. And just join the Discord and chat with us there. It's a good community. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. See you then, everyone.